Welcome back, everyone. So we just had some pretty good storm dust gust come through, and I went back to check fence, and we're pretty good shape except for one area in particular. One tree I wanted to cut, but it was just a lot of work. Well, now it is a lot of work. So first up, we got this big red elm. Did not hit the fence. Sweet. It was heavy on the opposite side of the fence. So I'm going to cut the fork out of that, pull the top down, hopefully one piece, and then we're going to pull the base down, and then we need to jump the holler and then show you what we got over there. So come on, let's go. Here's the red elm. Looks like it took out some other debris here, which kind of figured. Best if I could whack it back here. Snake it through there. I could just. I know that ain't gonna work. So I can't even see the base of it. And it's a big bitch, guys. Big bitch. So I guess I'll cut here. Cut this other little tree here. Group both of them. Cut the fork there. Cut this fork. Then we'll have something, hopefully. Wrap your chains first before it hits the ground. Anywho, let's do. Let's see if we can get in here. Nearly made it around this tree. That little leader, that little tree there, caught the other side, so I gotta cut it off. I'll go ahead and saw this while I'm here, while I'm right, because I got so I can shorten chains up. Wild ride. Yeah, I got all pools, I think, set up if she'll get it. Excuse me. I've had this cough for months. Cannot get rid of it. Excuse me. Anywho, I just pulled that one through here. The next best scenario would be to pull this one through here. I got a little path I've always got. That would be the next best thing to do, I think. Rather than trying to, you know what I mean, trying to wrap it through here. Base. You know what I mean? Because it'd be right over your head when it comes down. It's not good. Oh bueno. So I'm going to get this hooked up and then we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, so I'm tied to this side of the fork here. This side. I got a little bit of a leader. So we can get a run. And kind of, hopefully it'll jar it right out. And I got a leader on it because this is right over the head. See what I'm saying? Anywho, let's do. Back here about an hour. It's pretty good. So we're at the root of the problem here. So she's been dead for a while, so we'll just cut her there and we'll hopefully get her one chunk. I think I gotta cut her again because pulling the last one out, a leader limb caught a tree and jarred the tractor just enough to throw the jug of bar oil out, and then I ran it over. Good thing I got it on sale at Tractor Supply, right? Then the next, I'll probably do this in another video because, like I said, I'm pretty steamy right now. But you can tell where we're going to, what we're seeing. Oh, yeah, big sickie. Ooh, shit. Big sickie smoked the fence. See the fence post? Top of it, the white, just smoked. Well, it smoked it anyway. Regardless. So I'm going to have to get on that next time. So let's get this butt end bucked or sawed off and get the out of here. Right on. Hopefully I got enough. Yeah, look at that big root ball. Yeah, of course you guys can see it. You're zoomed in. Oh my Lanta. Like I said, it was heavy this way. So was that tree. It could was. Here's a good example. Could go that way. It always had like a hollow spot at the base of it. That's right there what you're looking at. Right there. So I really wanted to cut it down last time, but I had too much wood down. Oh, man, look at that big old root ball. I cut that thing's gonna fall right back here, so I ain't gonna be put you guys in. Maybe I'll just saw it. Leave you guys here. That's not the best angle, but oh, that thing could come right down the hill. you really have to analyze your situations, what things are going to do, even cutting trees down. If you can't go out in the woods and cut a 25-foot stub, got 10 fucking back cuts in it, there's a serious problem, Joe. Give it up. Clown. Well, I had to saw her. This is a heavy, red elm's heavy, guys. I'm telling you. And it's a 14 shoe. Probably 20, 21 down here and 28 down there. Guarantee it.